Alright guys, we're back for another video, and in this one, we're taking a look at some WWE Knuckle Crunchers. So if you've been watching the channel for a while, you'll know that this is one of the lines that I've been following pretty closely from WWE, and over the past year or so, I've been able to get quite a bit of the newest series, but I've also been going back and trying to get some of those first series that I missed. So luckily, just by being patient, keeping an eye out, I've been able to pick some of those up, whether it be in store, but also online, like on eBay and Amazon. So in this case, I was able to get some from an earlier series. We have Stone Cold Steve Austin and the almighty Bobby Lashley. And these two came out in I believe it was like series 2. I don't know, it was one of the earlier ones. But they're two guys that I always wanted, and I was just really struggling to find them. If you followed this, you'll know that some of the earlier lines, like once they're gone, they're gone. It's really hard to get them, and even with like the newest lines, there was a good while where I wasn't able to get any of the new series until very recently. So again, patience is key, but I was able to get both of these. I actually got him off the Walmart app, surprisingly. Like, they randomly put him back in stock and he was on sale. And then Stone Cold, I picked him up off eBay for a pretty cheap price. No, not eBay, Amazon. So yeah, let's go ahead and hop right into these. I think we'll start off with Bobby Lashley and then save Stone Cold for the end. So for Bobby, we've got the packaging, which we love. It's open. It gives you a little preview of the figure. It's also nice because then if there's multiples, you could kind of take a look and see if any of them have any, like, misprint or anything, if you're picky like that. On the packaging, comes with a barbell, shows you how that works. A little bit of side art. And then on the back, I didn't even see that it had that sticker on there, restock. But you'll get some action artwork here. And then here's the rest of the series. So there's Cody, there's Stone Cold, and then Sheamus, who I don't have yet, so it would be great. This also shows the ring that we're looking at here with the Brock figure. So let's go ahead and pop them out. And he's actually still stuck in there. Okay, let's get rid of that plastic. And then you can hear the barbell that he comes with. Pretty fitting for a guy as strong as him. And we have had one other barbell. It came with Cody in one of the most recent series, which I believe his was red, and it was the Cody that had the tank top on. So the cool thing about these is that they pop in half, so you can use it as like a play feature if you want them to break it over someone's back or something. But I mean, that thing is stacked with plates. 75 pounds each plate. 150, 300, 450 on each side. 900 pounds. Dang. Alright, so there you've got it in hand. And that thing's pretty massive. But it is basically to scale. So it looks pretty cool. As far as the Bobby figure goes, we'll take this out of his hand. Whoops. You've got him with the red tights on. Let's see if we could focus a bit better on that. Honestly, though, even in hand, it's kind of, the silver is really light, so it's kind of hard to see it on there, but you'll see it says Almighty on there. So very cool. Unfortunately, no longer at WWE, but always a fun talent. I remember when I first watched WWE growing up, he had just broken out onto the scene. Had that whole match with like Umaga and whatnot. And then I know he had like dipped his toe in MMA for a bit as well. And then when I started rewatching here recently, he was just finishing up with the company. But really cool to get him as part of the collection. Now on to the main figure that I wanted to look at. Really been looking forward to this for a while. Stone Cold Steve Austin. So we've got him in the packaging. Looks great. Comes with a steel chair, and I don't have a chair in this color yet. I have like a purple, I think I have like a black, so to get one in the chrome and the silver is awesome. We've got our side art, and then here he is kicking Sheamus. So we'll need to add Sheamus. He's been having some good matches lately. Really fun to just watch. And then there's the ring again. So let's go ahead and pop him out of the packaging. This one was tricky. I'd been looking on eBay for a while, and finally I found him on Amazon for a lot cheaper. And that's kind of how I'm just going to have to round out the collection. I know I'm still missing a Sheamus. There's a few that I didn't pick up just because they're repeats, and I really don't want to add too many of those repeats unless they're like a variation, different, I don't know, different outfit on or something. But I'm not really too big on repeating. Oh, okay, and this is so that's pretty cool then. I thought this was just part of the art, but it looks like you actually get like I guess like the action, like, you know, show that it's making a sound effect when it hits, I guess, or a blood mark if you really want it to be that intense. But here we have our chair, WWE logo on there. Pretty interesting. And then here's the man himself, Austin 316, Stone Cold Steve Austin. Honestly, one of the greats. Some would say the greatest. Got a lot of people into wrestling back during the Attitude Era. So really cool figure. Honestly, hits the mark here. You've got him knee pads, Austin 316 shirt. Honestly, if they would have worked these as like the knee braces, that would have been kind of cool, but it still kind of fits. And then of course the the jorts, right? So really cool looking figure. Face mold, honestly, looks just like him. So really happy with this one. Really have been looking forward to having him for a while, so we'll finally be able to add him to some displays. Anyways, that was just a short video for today. Let me know in the comments down below how you felt about these figures. Are you collecting Knuckle Crunchers yourself? And yeah, thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.